I'm trying to figure out this relationship.
Sorry, stay easy for now. I'll get us to bring our feet together.
Okay, just stop it.
Bring your feet together when it gets started. Yeah, thank you. You guys can go forward.
Listen to the
Lords, ladies, gentlemen, mayors and members of the armed forces, welcome to the Greater London Authority's Armed Forces flag raising for 2026. I'm Major Tom Hallett, Scots Guards from London District, who will be Master of Ceremonies this morning. I'd like to introduce to you Andrew Boff, who is Chairman of the Greater London Assembly. Andrew.
Good morning, everyone. I was going to say a lovely day for it, but it's a bit too lovely, and that's why we've moved inside for this ceremony. So thank you for being here today as we raise the Armed Forces flag at City Hall for the 18th year in appreciation for all who serve. Armed Forces Day provides us with the opportunity to honour and show support for the brave men and women who dedicated their lives to service in previous generations and those who continue to do so today. It is a pleasure to welcome Armed Forces representatives from the British Army, Royal Navy, RAF, First Aid, Nursing Yeomanry, Tri-Service Regular, Reserves, Cadets, and Chelsea pensioners. As chair of the London Assembly, I would like to thank all personnel, past and present, at home and abroad, for their service. The Assembly enthusiastically honours the Armed Forces Covenant and offers its lasting support to the Armed Forces community. As Londoners, we remain indebted to those who risk their lives and to the veterans whose service we will never forget. The geopolitical environment we find ourselves in is a stark reminder of the critical role our armed forces play in ensuring that we can live freely and safely. From defence and peacekeeping to contributing to humanitarian efforts across the globe, military staff embody the values of duty, resilience, and service. And we can't forget those of you who give up your time to support our serving personnel, our veterans, and our military families. On behalf of the Assembly and Londoners, thank you for everything. Now please welcome Cadet Joylyn Chaswaker for a reading. Thank you.
I have no wealth of gold to give away, but I can pledge to worthy causes these. I'll give my strength, my days, and hours of ease, my finest thought and courage when I may, and take some deed accomplished for my pay. I cannot offer much in silver fees, but I can serve when richer persons pay, and when my presence fill some vacancies. There are some things beyond the gift of gold, a richer treasures needed now and then, some joys life needs which are not bought and sold, the high occasion often calls for men. Some for release from service give their pelf, but he gives most who freely gives himself.
For those that can, please be upstanding for the flag raising. Thank you. Please take your seats. I'd like to introduce the Mayor of London, Sir Sadiq Khan. Sir.
Good morning. Thank you, Major Hallett. It's a privilege to be hosting you here at City Hall. First, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to the senior representatives from incredible armed forces who are with us this morning. Major Tom Hallett, Colonel Stephen Lowe from the Army, and Commander Lee Broster from the Royal Navy. Also, I want to thank the Grenadier Guards who are fantastic. We're really pleased you're here today. Let's give them a round of applause, please, for their wonderful. And I think those two brave young Londoners outside raising the flag deserve an even louder round of applause. As we celebrated Reserves Day yesterday, I also want to acknowledge that Reserves do an amazing job, and there are reserves here with us today. Across the country and here, they balance their civilian careers with their military duties and show remarkable dedication and professionalism. Thank you for your service as well. As Andrew has said, Armed Forces Day is an opportunity for us to pause, for us to reflect, and for us to give thanks for the monumental service and sacrifice of our military community, from our reserves and regulars to our veterans and cadets, to our military families and service charities. On behalf of all Londoners, I want to thank you. Thank you for everything you've done and continue to do to defend our country, to defend our values, and to defend our freedoms. Last year, as we came together for Armed Forces Day, we reflected on the 80th anniversary of VE Day and paid tribute to a generation whose courage in the face of tyranny changed the course of human history. Since then, we have once again found ourselves standing on the precipice of war, with conflict in the Middle East and the continuing death and destruction in Ukraine. In these turbulent times, Londoners and Brits have found comfort in the knowledge that our armed forces are once again standing firm behind us, ready and willing to do what it takes to protect our people, promote our interests, and preserve the peace upon which our lives depend. It's clear that the exceptional bravery which distinguishes our armed forces shines just as brightly today. In the cadets taking their first steps into military service, in the reservists ready to answer the call, in the families whose quiet sacrifice so often goes unseen, and in the thousands of men and women in uniform working to protect us each day. London is incredibly lucky to be home to such a large and vibrant military community who come from every background, every faith, and every community. Together, they reflect the very best of our city, but too often, their incredible service is not adequately rewarded. It's not right that there are veterans in our city who return home only to find themselves fighting to get a roof over their heads or access to mental health support. And that's why I'm proud City Hall is a signatory to the Armed Forces Community Covenant, a pledge to those that serve that they will be properly treated and cared for as they make the transition back to civilian life. So let today serve as both a thank you and a promise. Thank you for all you've done and all you stand ready to give. And we promise we will stand by you in the way you stood by us. While we can never fully repay our debt to those who serve, we can honor it. We can honor it in our words, in our actions, and in the peaceful, fair, and prosperous society we can build together. Thank you very much.
Sir, thank you. I'd like to invite up Colonel Stephen Lowe from London District, please.
Mr. Mayor, thank you very much indeed for your very kind words. Assembly members, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to start just by saying what a great honour it is for me to be here today at your flag raising for Armed Forces Week. The flag is a statement to London's diverse and wide community of your commitment in supporting the armed forces, past, present, and future. However, beyond its symbolic value are the tangible actions you've taken, such as the free transport for London travel that you provide, and I was able to make very good use of this morning, and the continued support you provide to veterans across London and further afield. The armed forces exist to protect the nation at home and abroad, but we can only do this with the backing of the community we serve. The armed forces are persistently engaged overseas, seeking to understand national security requirements, prevent conflicts, promoting prosperity, enabling operations and other nations, and maintaining our diplomatic access and strategic influence. Our success is due to the fantastic people who join us. The armed forces work hard to recruit a diverse workforce that reflects our society. We actively engage with underrepresented groups through detailed engagement and outreach activities. Now, there are plenty of opportunities for young men and women to join us, with many roles to choose from, and we're open to all, regardless of their faith, ethnicity, sexual orientation. Internally, employee networks provide support and inspiration to women, ethnic minorities, LGBT military personnel. There are opportunities for people to develop themselves and gain educational and professional qualifications, from apprenticeships to doctorate degrees. Our human resources policies are under constant review as we seek to ensure we are a 21st century employer with flexible working options to support our service people and their families. We're looking to help all of our people reach their potential, both for our benefit and for that of the wider community, to which they will return on completion of their service. Your help in recruiting both regular and reserve soldiers, sailors and aviators for what is a wonderful career, either for a few years or for decades, is valuable, incredibly valuable to us. I also know there is a strong desire in the community to help support our veterans, and this is highly appreciated by all of those who serve. Thankfully, few of those leaving the services require your long-term support. However, you might be interested to know that the average age of someone leaving the service is just 29 years, with the vast majority of those people moving seamlessly into civilian life. So whether it is through the commitments you have made to the Armed Forces Covenant, the support you give to the service charities, the advice and expertise you bring to help us understand the challenges we in the military face, or just the moral support that you provide for us, we are extremely grateful for all of the assistance and guidance that you offer. Mr. Mayor, thank you for all that the Greater London Authority does for us and for hosting us on such a significant day.
Sir, thank you. Right, I'd like to now introduce the Band of Grenadier Guards, who will play some music for you. Lords, ladies, gentlemen, sirs, and members of the armed forces, that's the formal part of the ceremony over. I'd like to invite you on behalf of the Greater London Authority to join us for refreshments afterwards as we close the flag raising. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attendance. Yeah, I think that's your cue, so yeah, sorry. I'll wait for you.
Then